Hello, this is Plyometrics or jumping drills mixed in with Pilates. The idea being that after every 30 seconds of the Plyometrics drill, you come down to the floor to do a Pilates exercise to stabilize through the core and then to use that within the next 30-second drill. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you've done a decent warm-up, you've been out for a run, done a track session, done a gym session, and this is on top of that. So make sure you do a decent warm-up first. You can look at my HIIT Pilates sessions. There's a warm-up at the beginning of that. However, we're just going to do a few quick heel raises just to warm up the Achilles tendons. They're going to be the things that you feel the most during these exercises. You might also be rehabilitating from an Achilles tendon injury or a calf injury or something like that. So I want to make sure that they're just warmed up nicely. To start with, come up onto your toes, bend your knees, heels down, back up. Toes, bend your knees, heels down, back up. Good. So these are Pilates drills, funnily enough, to warm you up for the plyometrics work. Okay, keeping the tummy tight, bum tight, really working through those feet. Coming out, just a few quick squats to warm up around the knees, get the quads firing a little bit. Using your tummy, squeezing your bum. Cool, keep your chest open. Alright, so on to the plyos work. You need to have a line in front of you. It could be the tiles like I've got here, or you could draw the line in chalk or a piece of tape. So I need a line in front of you that you can jump over and back. So that's the first exercise. Jumping forwards and backwards over the line, staying up on your toes, staying strong through the body. The body needs to stay above the line. The legs are moving forwards and backwards over the line, using your abs, using your glutes. Okay, just set the timer. It's 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Just hold your arms strong. Stay up on your toes. Stay strong. Chest up. Good. Trying to make a nice clear sound with the feet as you jump forwards and backwards. You might have to keep looking down to check where that line is. Making sure you're using your abs, using your glutes each time. Good. Keeping the shoulders down, chest open. Good. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Coming down, sitting on the mat. Hands behind you, either hands pointing back or hands pointing forwards. Just get the timer sorted. And now all we're doing is lifting and lowering. So I'm trying to get those back muscles working. Lower back, glutes, hamstrings. But we need to slow this one down. Slow your breathing down. So it's trying to engage some of those muscles in between. This is going to be tough. Some of these muscles are going to scream out at you a little bit. Really make sure you're trying to use your glutes on this one, not just your hamstrings. 1, 2, last one. Brilliant. So ready for the next exercise, next 30 seconds. Okay, forwards and backwards again, same thing. 3, 2, 1. Just being more aware of that backwards motion of the feet. Essentially, when you're running, that's what's going to be happening. You want to propel yourself forwards. So thinking abs as you come forwards, glutes and hamstrings as you come back. Good. Try and go as fast as you can. Don't just go with my rhythm. If you're new to this, take it slow. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come back down again. Now you've got another option for this one. Single leg lift, so lifting your body. 1, 2, come back down. 1, 2. So just getting that alternate leg action into this one. Important for runners to always keep the exercise functional so it can be transferred into your running. Since we all know that you only do any of this work to get faster, stronger, and reduce your injuries. Good. 2 more. Last one. Good. So again, paying attention to what we've just done there, what we're trying to bring into this exercise. 3, 2, 1. Off you go, forwards and backwards. Good. Try and keep your knees strong. Everything pointing forward, shoulders down, open chest. Good. Tummy tight. Trying to use the back of the body to pull backwards and essentially propel yourself forwards, although we're trying to stay on the spot on this one. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Okay, take a drink. Important to stay hydrated during these exercises. So I'm going to do a slightly different one next. Having concentrated very much on going forwards and backwards, we're going to think about going from side to side. We don't necessarily want this motion, but it really encourages your glute med to work, and this is the muscle that stabilizes around the pelvis. So we're going to walk to start with. So this is like a speed skater. You're going to tap one toe behind, like so, but then we're going to want to jump it. So walking is an option, but I'm going to start off with the jumping option to take you through to what we're going to do later. Tap that back toe behind, rotate through the chest each time, keep your head up looking forwards, chest up a little bit. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So tapping that toe behind but jumping. Soften through the knee that you're standing on, bend that leg, tap the toe behind, keep the arms strong, rotating the chest. That rotation of the chest pulls you round on that standing leg. Good. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, because we want those glute meds to work, we're going to do a clam exercise in between. So I want you up on this elbow, tuck the bottom hip back and lifting that top knee. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. And we've got 30 seconds of this in between. Remember which side you've worked on. I'm going to do the same and go on to the other side when we get back up again. So it's going to be 30 seconds now, 30 seconds after the next exercise on the other leg. Okay, keep it going. Just be aware, it doesn't matter how high that knee lifts. Still working this glute, and I don't want the hip to rock backwards. 3, 2, 1, come back up again. All right, are we ready for the next one? I want you to bring that foot off the floor behind you. I want you to jump and swing and bring that back foot off the floor. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off you go. Back foot leaves. Brilliant. Keep looking up, keep the chest up, keep the arms swinging. Good. You might feel one glute more than the other one now, since that's what we've done in between. But don't worry, you can be working on the other one in a sec. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Come down. Other leg. Bring the microphone out of the way. Okay, 30 seconds of clams on this side. Keep the shoulders strong. Try not to rock back on that side. Good, nearly halfway. So on this third set of the skater exercise, you should really feel like you've got these glute meds activated. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and come back up again. All right, so we're going to swing that leg. We can go a little bit faster. Okay, off we go. Tap, tap, tap. Really jumping and swinging round. That swing from side to side and rotation through the arms is really going to get that glute med fired up, which is what we need. Good. Landing strong through that leg. Bend the knee. Really stabilize through it. 10 seconds to go. Swinging the arms. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Grab a drink. Okay, so you should be really fired up through a single leg now. We're going to do some hops forwards and backwards, back over that line that we were working on before. So we're going to start with the right leg first. Okay, so right leg first, going over the line, 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1, hands on the hips if you want to. Again, go at your own speed. Keeping those hips level, chest open, ribs down, tummy working, strong through that leg. Nearly halfway. Good. Working on trying not to let that heel come down in between. Trying to make a clear sound forwards and backwards with the foot. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. So we're just going to come onto our fronts. Make a pillow for your head and then lift and lower alternate legs. So we're really trying to get those glutes working in the forwards and backwards motion now. Bottom under, shoulders down away from the ears, tummy activated. Keep your breathing relaxed. Good, 2 more each leg. 2, 3, 4, come back up again. Left leg first on the jumps. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You're all going to have a weaker leg. I think I would have always thought this was my weaker leg, but I think it might actually be a little bit more stable. Good, stay strong through the other leg, that's quite important too. Keeping those hips level, going at your own speed, but eventually you're going to get really fast with this one. It's amazing how that can affect the stability around your foot and ankle, knee, glutes, back. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Good, coming onto your front again. Hands under your forehead, lift and lower. Certainly no rest in between. Just a good old Pilates exercise to fire everything up. Shoulders down away from the ears, bottom under, tummy tight. Good, 2 more each leg. 3, 4, good. Coming back up. So we're going to do 15 seconds each leg for this third one. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off you go. Good, up on the toes. Tummy tight, hips level. Good work. 5 seconds to go. Toes pointing forwards. And swap seamlessly, of course. Hips level, shoulders down, tummy tight, glutes firing. Good. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Have a drink. On to the next. 2 more exercises to go. So you'll be glad to hear 2 feet on the floor for this next one. It's going to be a 3-stage jump. So on the toes pointing slightly out. A little bit less to do with running, but more to do with power up through the legs. So I really want you to think about pushing down through the calves, using the calves to power your way up, using the glutes to power your way up, and it's going to be paired with a shoulder bridge. So really activating those glutes in between. Okay, 3, start here. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Push the arms down to jump. Push down. Good. 3. Someone called this the praying mantis, which I think is quite cool. 3, 2, 3, halfway. Pushing all the way up through the legs, through the quads, through the glutes, through the hamstrings, through the calves, through the foot muscles as well. Good. 5 seconds to go. Brilliant. Come down. Onto the mat, onto your back. So shoulder bridge with a Pilates twist. You want to feel every vertebra lifting up from the floor one at a time and then peeling back down again one at a time. Someone said about thinking about being on a beach with slightly wet sand, but you're wanting to imprint each vertebra down into the sand and curl down. Tuck under, curl back up again. You'll notice that I go into a neutral position each time. Tuck under, curl down, lift up, neutral pelvis, tuck under again. Roll back up again. Okay, so that was the last one, coming back up. Good, so same thing again. Really think about throwing the arms down. Think about those 3 clear stages on the way down and then pushing your way back up again. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. 1, 2, 3, push. Try not to push the arms back. 2, 3, 2, 3. Think about working through your glutes. Think about working through your calves and your feet. Done plenty of that so far already today. Good, 1, 2, 3. You'll notice I don't go too low on these squats. It's not about burning up your legs. You can do that in your weight sessions. I'm thinking more about the height. Good, last one. Brilliant, come down. Shoulder bridge again. Push down through the heels. Send your knees away from you. Tuck under, curl up, push the knees away. Tuck under, roll back down again. And again, tuck under, roll up. And roll back down. Well done. Keep your breathing relaxed. Try and breathe into your lower outer lungs. Good. One last one. Brilliant. Come back up again. Same thing again. 3-stage squats and jump. Throw those arms down. Push up through the whole legs. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. 1, 2, 3. Push. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Good work. Halfway. Quads are going to start burning now. 2, 3. Stay strong through the knees as you push up off them. 3, 2, 3. 5 seconds. 2, 3. Brilliant. Okay, so that was your last one of those. Take a drink. And last exercise is step ups. So if you haven't already got a step ready, pause the video or take it to your bottom step in your house or in your garden like this, wherever you think. So we're going to do step ups one leg, step ups other leg, and then again mix it, 15 seconds of each. And then we're going to have what we call a one leg stretch in between, which I'm going to show you. Okay, so come over to your step. I want your arms working, just as important as the legs, obviously. We're going to be right leg first on the first one. Okay, 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1, off you go. Okay, make sure those feet are on, but just on the toes. Now, I'm choosing to do quite slow arms here because I want to focus on the legs. But on the next one, I'm going to show you the faster arms. Drive the elbows back. Good. Trying to keep everything in line. Strong through the feet, through the legs, using your glutes. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. So just the one leg stretch in between. Quite easy. Find your neutral, ribs down, chest open, literally just stretching out and pulling back in. Stretch out, pull back in, trying to keep these hips level. Good. If you want to, you can bring the arms in as well. It's a bit like a dead bug. A bit more chilled out though than having your legs up, which I'm going to show you on the next one. It's going to be your option. Okay. 2 more each side. 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Coming back up. Left leg first. Okay. I'm going to try and do the faster arms on this one, but go with what you feel. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Left leg first. Need to go pretty fast. But you don't lose your footing. Keep the shoulders down. Keep the rhythm by the sound of your feet on the floor. Good. Shoulder sound, chest wide. Good stuff. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Down into one leg stretch. Good. Off you go. So you can bring one leg up to tabletop, other leg. Do a bit more of a dead bug. Here, so remember you can keep the legs down on the floor, especially if you've got any kind of hip problems. Just keep the tummy tight. Neutral pelvis, which is a little arch in the lower back. Thinking about your pelvic floor, which activates your deep abdominals. Shoulders down away from your ears. Good stuff, one more. Okay, come back up. 15 seconds of each, just to mess with your brain. Right leg first. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Stuff. Got to keep checking the watch. It goes quite quickly, this one, using your glutes. Good. 2, 1, swap. Doing whatever you feel with those arms. You can have your hands on your hips if you feel a bit better with that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. So well done. There's your Plyos and Pilates mix. Hopefully the Pilates will have made you think a little bit about what more you need from your core during any jumping exercise or during your running. It'll gradually feed in as well automatically without you having to think about it too much. So just a couple of stretches to finish off. Stretch one leg behind. Woo! Keep your heel off. Lunge forward into it to stretch out the front of your hip. Lock your hips forwards, lock your chest forwards. Bottom under, tummy working still. You can hold these for much longer, but just to demonstrate, drop that back heel down, stretching through your calf. You can just roll from side to side on your foot to try and get the inner and outer calf stretched off a little bit there. Turn those toes out, lunge forwards, further into it just to stretch out the front of the hip here. Squeeze your bum a little bit to get a bit more of a further stretch. Other side. Up on the toe, back toes to start with, lunge forward into it, bottom under, hips forwards, everything forwards. Good, you can stretch this arm up and over if you like to get into your psoas muscle at the front. Good, drop that back heel down, stretch into that calf, remember roll forwards, sideways on that foot to get the inner and outer, just to make it a little bit more functional as well. Brilliant, turn those toes out, lunge forwards into it. Make it a warrior pose if you like. Those of you into yoga. Okay, so there you go, ideal for runners, just a normal HIIT workout if you're not necessarily into running. Do it in your garden, do it in your house, you just need your step, your mat, your timer and a drink. So follow me on Facebook, Kim Saha Physio and Pilates for updates, Snapchat, Kim Saha Physio, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to release something every Monday, new video, slightly different twist.